with journals, art, projects, organized, planner, chic.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. Well, first, I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much, and if you are interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, you guys, I know some of you have seen this traveler's notebook. It's one I got from Walmart. Oh gosh, what it's been 18 months, 2 years ago now probably. But yes, now I am using it to hold some ephemera. So let's dive in. And this one is a perfect size to just take with you on the go and to travel with as well. And I also made some craft folders, which were really super easy to make, and I'll tell you about that as we go. Okay, so in here, this traveler's notebook from Walmart comes with these pockets. You know, it has this little pocket here, and it has like these card holder pockets. And so I just used, and then this one was one that I stuck on. It was in a set from Michael's. And so I had a little pocket here, and I just stuck a little piece of ephemera. This was on a bag, like a shopping bag. I think it came from Marshall's, and it had a bunch of different pictures of vintage cameras, and I cut all the cameras out. I've made all kinds of things out of those. I've made dashboards for smaller traveler's notebooks and things like that. And then just little scraps of paper. You know, keep all your scraps because they are great for journaling. So I just stuck some scraps that would fit in here. And then I have a couple of other scraps in here as well. So all these little lemon head pieces came from a lemon head box. And I just cut the different things out. So, you know, I've got some lemons. There's like a big lemon in here. Oh, and I wanted to tell you about these inserts. So yeah, these different little pieces that I just cut out. Look at those. Yeah, and even the little piece that says life gives you lemon heads. Life gives you lemon heads. So, and the little lemon head wording here. Yeah, so these were in traveler's notebooks that I got. These card holders were in traveler's notebooks that I got from the 99-cent only store that were not a traditional size of any kind. Like, you could never have bought any inserts or anything to go with them. You would have had to make them. But they were the perfect height for this size, which is a Hobonichi Weeks basically size traveler's notebook, but they were too wide. So what I did is I cut them in the center. You see how there's the tape there? I cut them in the center, and originally when I put them back together, I overlaid it, cut excess to make sure it would fit in this size, and then put them together and taped them. So I have one here. There's the front and back of the front part. So there's one, and then there's one here, and then there's one here, and that here. Oh, actually, and then I have another one. I have one that just has the zipper, and I forgot they came like that too, that has the zipper part here and then a pocket part right there. And so yeah, all right, so let's just go back at look at what we have in here. So yeah, so packaging is a great source of ephemera for you. And so I also bought recently some little pins that were packaged from Dollar Tree with Dora Explorer stuff in there. I feel like my camera is blurry. Okay, that's better. I probably don't need to take stuff out. I'm driving my camera crazy because you can see them clearly through the pockets. So yeah, so I've got some Dora stuff that was a pin, a multicolored pin, and I cut the extra packaging out. And I had a SpongeBob pin, and I cut that packaging around, and then a little Nickelodeon piece, because I think I'm going to do some junk journal spreads about my kids and what types of cartoons and stuff they watched when they were growing up. And then this was just a little piece from a package that my son brought me back from Canada, and so was this. And then this was on a little tag from when I bought something at the store and I thought it was pretty. I cut around it. And then here is the craft folder that I made, and I made it, or one of them, and I made them with pockets. Now if you ever want me to do that in a video, just let me know and I will. So so what's in here is just a little scrap piece of paper, just some different scrap pieces of paper. And then this was a scrap, and I just folded around the middle, and then I just paper clipped a little scrap. These are all just little scraps and projects. This is from an old book. This was from a card, which I thought was so beautiful to have cherry blossoms. And then just a couple of other scraps back here in the back. And this paper that I made the craft folder out of was just in a 12 by 12 pack that I already had. So I didn't buy anything to make any of this. I just used stuff that I already had. And then here is just a little piece of one of those label things that it had ties on the other side that goes around fresh greens. So this was for organic kale, and I just thought it was pretty, and so I cut that off. And then this was something my friend Nawasa, hi Nawasa, she called me today. I miss her so much. My friend Nawasa gave me something for my birthday that had tabs that were built in. It was like a square little booklet, and then it had built-in tabs on those sheets of paper. And I just cut so let's say there's this tag right here, and all of this was like that big, was a square. And this part was just sticking out. Well, I cut it into a tag, and I did that on each of the pages. And I just put them in here, so they'll make really good tags. I'll just need to punch a hole, and I can put some string or ribbon or something through them. Get you back in here, come on. And then this was a coffee bag. I don't drink coffee, but my husband and kids do. And so this had some really pretty paper from a coffee bag from Starbucks. And then this was just a tag from when I got my car serviced, and I just thought I would hold it or keep it to decorate over. And this was on a file folder. I just cut out a couple of flowers that were on. I just fussy cutted it. And then this was one of my favorite vegan restaurants called Loving Hut. They always give you this little really cute piece of paper that says thanks for coming and for saving the animals and the planet. This is just a paper scrap, and these were paper scrap, and I just cut all the little women out of it. And then this was just a scrap of paper, grid paper. And then this was from a scrap from a paper pad from Thanksgiving or fall, and I just fussy cut it around it. This is a little snow globe from a scrap piece of paper from Christmas decor from a paper pad. Okay, here we go. It's just a little globe. It's so cute. And then this is cut out from a card from my husband, both of these little pieces. And then here's another folder that I made. And then this is a scrap from a magazine my husband and I get from the Desert Botanical Gardens. And another little piece from that magazine, paper scrap. Something from another card I got from my husband. I keep all the cards he buys me or makes me, and I use them in my journals. Paper scrap. And then this was a bag. It's the bottom of a bag from a prescription. And then this is just a cutout from a birthday card that I got. This is a tag from a gift I got from Christmas one year. This is cut up pieces from a card from my birthday one year. This is a paper scrap from a folder from Dollar Tree. This is a tag. The other end I think is tucked behind it somewhere. But this is a little tag. Yeah, there's just the ribbon that came from I don't remember what. This is cut out from a card from my husband. This is the bottom of that same card. It was pretty. And this was from this paper. Let's see, where was it? We saw it earlier, yeah, from this. So I cut out from a scrap of that. And this is cut out from a card as well. That was the back of a card. And this I fussy cut it out of a scrap. And this is old pages from a book. And then we have another craft folder. And then some paper scraps. This is from one of those cards that I talked about. And this is from that magazine. And this used to be a file folder from Dollar Tree. And this was from that bag I talked about earlier that had pictures of vintage, or doodles of vintage cameras. This is from that magazine, and I thought it was so cute. It reminds me of when I was in Campfire growing up. Yeah, so I had to save that from the magazine. And this is a paper scrap from a 12 by 12 pack. And then this is a pocket, another set of pockets. This was from when I was in the hospital, and the other side has my information on it. And this is from file folder, paper pad scraps, and then these are some scraps as well on this side pocket that are just bigger. There's just several different ones in there. And then I've got like packaging from tea and paper scraps, and some more tea and paper scraps. And this was from, oh, I can't think of who that is called. Cocoa Daisy from, I got that scrap from my friend John Rush. Paper scrap and some more paper scraps in there. Well, that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing really makes a difference for my channel. Also, you can check out all of my creative ventures and adventures on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic. Also, I have 2 Facebook groups. The local one is called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ, and there we normally meet in person once a month and then post sometimes throughout. But now, because of COVID-19, we're posting more and we're doing some lives. So I'll be on live this Saturday doing some projects with everyone. And then also the group for anyone around the world is called Organized Planner Chic Crew, and there we do giveaways and we try to stay in touch just about every day with posts and videos and lives and all that good stuff. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. And until next time, happy planning!